Hello folks, and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conostip, and this is going to be part 60 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And as per usual, we have a lot going on. Down here, we are holding our own against the Romans, although it just, at this moment, kind of feels like we are just holding our own, and we're not actively advancing on them, which does feel a little bit rough, but, you know, I think these things are going to take time here. I stepped in thinking that my navies were going to have an easy time pushing over the Scipii navies, and oh boy, was I wrong. So there's going to be some work to be done here. Either my navies that I have currently can get the job done, like maybe these guys can, or I'm going to have to retreat back to my ports and refit and rebuild. That would be unfortunate. It seems like these guys are so small, you know? Trireme, bireme, that should be beatable. We don't know what that is. We don't know what that is. We don't know. Bireme. And do we know what that is? No, we do not. Okay. So some mystery boats out there for sure. And there's this army that is marching. It seems to be marching deeper into my territory. And if it does that, I feel like I can overwhelm it. Maybe. It's pretty chunky though, so we'll see. And up here we have two, like basically two stacks kind of, that are hanging out in Cyrene, but I don't know if they are strong enough to push out. These are not, yeah, they're not the strongest stacks. They're capable, they're strong, but I saw that one of these, at least one of these armies, is looking comparable to this army. And considering that these armies are not that strong, I'm skeptical of their ability to beat just one of those armies, if not both of them. I don't know. I think one of them is not that strong. Yeah, I think this one's not that strong, but then this one is. So that's the one that I'm more worried about, right? So I think that I should probably just kind of hang back for now here around Cyrene. Deal with this, see if I can bring my forces up from Siwa. You know, put my armies together, see what I have. You know, see if I feel good about it. If not, then just keep building up forces here in my core Egyptian territories before I move out. I'm building boats in Salamis, which reminds me actually, I never built up Salamis as a military settlement because it's just built for trade. But since I'm going to be building boats here, I may as well get a blacksmith going because this does increase the weapons of everything, including boats. So let's get that going, and then I can build an armor eventually as well. And when I was looking at my territories before I started recording, I know that this army that I'm building amongst these five territories, yeah, not including Enkyra, I can't do anything with Enkyra, but these 5 territories, between them, I'm very close to having an army ready to go. Now, do I have a general who's fit to lead? That's the question. Gosh, do I have any general? Shabaka, you have been going around placing on watchtowers. And then you're probably the man, aren't you? Yeah, 3-star general. You are probably going to be the one that is leading my Western Anatolian army. And yeah, they're going to go down and help out down here, hopefully. So they're the closest. Although, actually, no, I lied. This army is the closest down here in Tarsus. One turn away before this is ready to go, and then this army can sail on down. Do I even have boats nearby? No, I don't, do I? All I have is this boat, and that's not enough. I want more triremes than that. At least 3, if not 4 triremes to escort an army of that size. Just for safety's purposes. So should I train triremes somewhere else to combine together? I guess it's just Salamis, isn't it? Everywhere else is training stuff. Yeah, that's okay. So 3 more turns, I'll have 4 triremes in total. That's okay, that's fine. And then I can send this army from Tarsus down. In 5 turns, I can, you know, the Greeks are going to sally out from Azaka, and I can fight them, so that's also good news. That's going to free up some armies up here. Not the highest quality, you know, some mercenaries mostly, and some Egyptian units, but mostly mercenaries. But it's still men. It's men that I can throw at targets. It's men that I can sort of use to swamp. Like if I have good armies fighting their good armies, but then I just have my mercs take out the settlements, that's helpful too, you know? So that's gonna happen eventually, and then up here, this is actually kind of dicey because, you know, I got up here and I'm like, all right, let's go. And I'm like, I don't know. The Parthians are looking kind of I know it's not the strongest. It's not, but like they have a couple units of cataphracts. They're general use units, is what I'm saying. And yeah, that's scary. You know, can I beat cataphracts with what I have? I genuinely don't know. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't know. So if this army simply just gets like killed, but they can do a lot of damage to the Parthians, then at least this army can rebuild after it barely took Campus Alani. Barely took Campus Alani. It can rebuild and it can finish the job. So even if this army gets wasted, you know, it won't be for nothing. And let me double check this. I shouldn't be retraining you. You have 6 men left, so like, I should just disband the Scythian mercenaries. And so that way, just take you out and I can retrain another unit and then recruit peasants, yeah. Yeah, that looks better. Over here in Cadonia, I was thinking about what I wanted to build here, since it is only a large town, and I do want to grow this as fast as possible because we are, I would say, in the late game, right? And I'm not too worried about overpopulation and settlements that are only a large town right now. Pop growth is 2.5 and base farming level is at 3.5. Typically, I wouldn't think that it would be a good idea to build farmland upgrades in these regions because I don't want the population to go out of control. But again, this is late game and I want Cadonia to have the upgraded ports. So this is a tier 1. Yeah, let's get some land clearance in here, eh? Yeah, it makes a bit more money. Actually, yeah, it's a decent, yeah, it's a bit more money. And it does give us some pop growth as well. So we can try to get up to Minor City, get up to 6,000. And we can get up to Minor City and get that second tier port and make some more money off of Cadonia. And that should be groovy, yeah. Let's see, CY, do I even want to build anything here? I should. What's the base farming levels 1? So just getting them. Some more pop growth as well would be nice. And money-wise, making another... Is that 80? Yeah, 80 or so. Yeah, why not? Why not do that? I guess I should continue to train troops here. I could just disband these Bedouin warriors. There's only 1 man left in that unit. And I could get something that's actually useful. Can they reach me in 1 turn? No, they cannot. So, if I wanted to, I could train something that takes 2 turns, but I guess I don't. Actually, there's nothing here except for chariots that take 2 turns. Let's see here. I can't get archers here, can I? Yeah, that's the one thing. It's like, that's like the one thing I kind of want. Is archers. Well, I mean, desert axes, they're always useful. Although, gosh, I don't have any Nile spears in here, do I? I have Nubian spears, but no Nile spears. Okay, well, I need to change that. First, let's disband you. Let's get some Nile spears in here, just so that, yeah, if they attack, then we can at least hold a gate or something, you know? I also have my faction leader down here in Sidon, Nakti Epiphanes, and he is a decent general. It's something that I sort of got used to with my last faction leader. He was kind of a nerd, you know, he just had good management and he had good influence, so I just kept him in my good settlements and just, you know, made money, basically. But with him, that would be a waste. You know, it's not that, you know, his 3 influence is fine, management of 1, yeah, not great, right? Good attacker, though. Like, he would be a 6-star general on the attack. That's good. That is good. +1 to law is good as governor. 10% bonus on trade income is good as well for governorship. Rude health, yeah, that's a good one as well. +4 to general's hit points. And then -2 from law, that's not good. And then wildly extravagant, yeah, -3 management. That explains a lot right there about why his management is so low. And then Master Embalmer, that's a good one for a general. +1 morale and +1 command when attacking. So he would be a 5-star. He would be a 7-star general on the attack. Yeah, he should be somewhere. And +1 management for the Priest of Imhotep. Casualty replenishment rate from the Priest of Imhotep and the Doctor, I think. Yeah. So I don't know how much that is per retinue. Like if it's 10% casualty replenishment rate increase per each or 15%, I'm not sure, but whatever the case, I mean, that's a decent amount, right? And then +1 command. Okay, so this isn't when he's leading archers. It's just, you know, he just gets +1 command. Okay, I'll take it. And then, yeah, 10% bonus on trade income. So he has a 20% bonus on trade income between his retinue and one of his traits. In any case, though, this man needs an army. And I am currently building an army between these 4 provinces, but that might, I don't know, that might take a while. And I'm tempted, should I just send him down to my core Egyptian territories and give him an army down here?
Mighty General, Sire!
This is the army that I was training up, and then I thought I had more Pharaoh's guards. Did I?
Sire! 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 Sire!
No, I guess not. Yeah, they take so long to train. Do I just send him down to Cyrene and have him hold the line? Seems a bit risky. How old is he?
Mighty General!
He's 44, so he has time left. Yeah, he has time left. I might just wait until this army is built up for him here. Because this army belongs to you. Yeah. Yeah, you're good as well. So you get to keep this army, and you've earned this army. So you get to go use it
Mighty General.
in Africa eventually. And then I think this army is going to be belonging to
Orders.
you. Yeah, 3-star general, 35 years old. Yeah, you deserve that army as well. This reminds me though, let me double check. Who is my next faction heir? Neferet Auletes, that's my faction heir. So he's older than my faction leader. I mean, he has good stats and all, but he's probably not the guy that I want for the job, eh? So who are my options? Pamu Alexander, you're 36. I would want someone... So my faction leader is 44. Let me double check that is the case. Yeah, he is 44. So I would want someone who's like around 24. Is there anyone in that ballpark? Maybe I should wait a little longer for someone who is young but also good. Okay, this is an interesting man to keep an eye on. Ramos Yorgetes. Understanding of tactics. Tight-fisted. Positive. +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Yeah, I like that. Don't like this. Flexible's not good, but it wouldn't matter if he's the faction leader, right? Where are you? Oh, you're over here. Dang, you're all the way over here. You are currently hunting down brigands. Is that a job that I want for someone who might be my next faction heir? I'll keep an eye on him for sure. He looks like he might be promising. 31, you look good, but you're not quite young enough. $31 as well, and yeah, 58, 36. Okay, so Ramos Yorgetes. I think he's the one that I'm gonna have my eye on. Where'd you go? Lost you. There you are. Got those burning eyes. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on you and see how you develop. In any case, I am now ready to drop a save and end this turn. I didn't have anything to move. I just have to wait. Yeah, this is what I was, gonna wait for it to happen. God, it's weird how the map just kind of moves you just wherever when you get attacked. All right, so this is the navy that I'm afraid of getting just crushed. So hopefully it can get away and flee to safety. Did they sink? I think they just sunk my boat. All 3 of them. Yeah, it's a tough loss. That's a tough loss. They just got, okay, so yeah, you see, it's so funny. Like, why? Why bring me down here? The attack is... Wait, what's happening? Oh, shoot! Oh, I was not expecting this. The rebels outside of Sinope are attacking the force that I was going to be bringing down to reinforce in Mazaka. Oh, wow, I was not expecting this at all. It's weird that the balance of power is not more in their favor, because not only do they outnumber me, they have a 1-star general. Gosh, I guess it is. So 3 archers, 2 eastern infantry, 1 Pontic heavy cav, and then the general's unit, which I'm assuming is also heavy cav. It looks like a Pontic heavy cav, right? So 2 Pontic heavy cav, 3 archers, 2 eastern spears, and then 1 peasant. Can I beat that? I don't see how I would beat that. You know? Yeah, I am not seeing it. So let's withdraw.
Retreat! Out of moves.
And is he gonna attack me again? No shit. Wow. Well, at least I'm on a bridge. So I got the bridge now, and I can't retreat any further. So now I have to take this fight, and we'll see. I mean, this was just a bunch of beat up units, so, you know, if I lose them, I lose them. Maybe this works out?
We did not seek war. We are lovers of peace and prosperity. But now we are facing a battle. We will not stop until our foes lie dead on the field. There is no shame in being scared, but fear should never be your master. Now cheer, you noblest of men, and sound the advance.
Yeah, sure. So we're not going to advance anywhere. We're just going to go to this bridge and hopefully they run into our spears. I have 1 unit of spears. That's, you know, kind of healthy. You're looking... I don't know. I don't know about that. I got some desert axes. They're kind of healthy. Yeah, that's some archers. Let's make sure they're not on skirmish mode. And then what do I want to do with slingers? So let me remind myself. I don't usually do this, but okay, so shields are on the left side, right? So their shields are going to be on this side, and since I know the shields are coded incorrectly, that means that the shield block chance is on the other side. I don't usually like to be this gamey about things, but let's get the best opportunity that I can of getting as much damage into these guys as I can. Alright, Desert Cav. Honestly, decent unit, right? Decent unit, and then I do have... See, this is my captain, this is my general. Just the 4 chariot... 5 chariot? No, it's 4 chariots, but it's 5 men? Just seeing 4... Oh, there's 2. Yeah, okay, there's captain's unit. I get it. And yeah, you know, 18 chariot archers, you know, it's not nothing. I don't know, I don't want to be on a down... This is a downhill flank. It ain't good. It ain't good, but we'll figure it out. So let's do that. And then let's do this. And then let's do that. And yeah, he has 3 archers, so like... Is he going to be able to get some range on me? Oh, I hope not. Let's do that, and then let's do this, I suppose. The good news is, I don't know if any of their units have... Shoot, are they bringing their archers to the... Yeah, they are, damn. So they're going to get range on my guys, aren't they? Ah, that's not good. Okay, actually, no, my slingers... Oh, wait, oh, shoot. I messed that up. I messed that up. You guys stay there. And you guys move up here. And try to see if you can get some skirmishing done. You shoot at the peasants. And... actually, I guess you just shoot peasants too, yeah. Yeah, actually, back up. Alright, so peasants are breaking right away, and then they have their general... Is that their general? Bringing in the general, eh? Interesting. So let's go there. And I'm tempted... I mean, chariots... Keep your spears down. And... Is that their general running away? No, that's my captain. Damn, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, let's just send my guys in and see. That sucks. Yeah, that's probably the battle. That's a shame. He just died right away. Oh dear.
Our army has been soundly beaten, and even now the enemy must be plotting fresh atrocities.
So we did kill 151 of their guys and lost 219, so... Yeah, that sucked, but... They had the better army.
Splitting the troops.
And hey, look at that, some guys got away as well.
No more moves, sire. Sire.
Yeah, so... Gosh, the rebels are not going to let us by, eh? That's interesting. Let's just keep an eye on them.
None shall see me.
And you guys are going to continue to lay down your watchtowers. That's fine. All right, so 15,000 in the treasury, and yeah, the Parthians did not attack me. I thought that's what the fight was, but no, they did not attack me. So now I can attack them and try to get a draw out. Yeah, that's interesting. Faction announcements. Okay, that was the spy. I thought that I had a spy there. Yeah, I was like, why did it turn dark all of a sudden? So he passed away. And then Berenike. See, there's some Ptolemaic family names in here. Mishur Auletes, courtesan, +1 to agent's skill. This is going to be for who? You? For my spy in Tarsus? Oh, I have a spy in Tarsus. Okay, I should probably move him somewhere else. And then Master Smith, 10% discount on unit training costs. That's going to be for the man that's in Tarsus. Okay. And Tahotem, Priest of Set, +1 management and 20% discount on agent training costs. And that's down here in Siwa. Okay, so... Oh, man. Some fucking brigands are just hanging out right outside of Siwa. And that army got a lot closer, so... This isn't a great time to be fighting brigands right now. What are you? We can't even see. Just bowmen peasants. That's all we can see. We're right there. We're standing right next to them, and we can only see those two units. Such bogus. Come on. Show me. Come on. Alright, so 3 archers, 2 javelins, and some 2 Egyptian chariots. God damn it. Man. I guess this army could beat that. But, you know, I'm gonna take losses.
My liege.
Yeah. And now I'm worried this army is just gonna bypass Siwa and then attack my army outside of the settlement.
Sire.
Because if that happens, yeah, these guys are... Yeah, I'm not seeing that work out well. You know, I'm not seeing that go well. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, any cool barracks that I built? Yeah, so I built some elite cavalry stables in Jerusalem, so I think that allows me to get the Nile Cav up there. And that's it for that. Alright. Okay. Okay, so I think I do want to fight those brigands there, and then any movement. So, okay, so this army is coming out. Are you the bad one or the good one? You're the bad one. Okay, so I can beat this. I can beat this with one of the armies that I have in this neighborhood. So that's good. And then between these two fleets... Are you the one that hurt me? So, I think that... I can beat that. And then... God damn it.
Aye, great lord. Aye, my lord.
Alright, so there's probably like 10 more ships that I'm just kind of jumped into the middle of, but in any case, I guess we'll find out. Before I get on with my business of fighting the Parthians up north, I have quite a few brigands to clear out, and I may as well just get on with it, eh? So, we have here peasants, javelin men, and archers. So let's come down here, and I think... Yeah, you should be in reinforcement range.
Engage the enemy.
Okay, they're gonna retreat, so let's join up. And okay, so they do have a rebel general, interesting. But I have 3 generals, 2 desert axes, 2 slingers, 2 Libyan mercenaries, Bedouin warriors, and Bedouin archers. Well, let's get them. This looks like a very familiar map. I think that I've fought here before. I remember that rock. I've seen that rock before. It's a good rock. But I think that I'm just going to have my infantry move up the center here. And then camels can hold down the flanks. And then my javelins and my generals can go around this rock. That's what I'm thinking. We are now throwing some rocks at these peasants here, and they're not liking that one bit. Over on this side they got bowmen, and I'm thinking... I'm very tempted to let my camels run down those bowmen. Because that general's over there. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's send you to ride them down. And then on this side... Yeah, he looks like he's distracted by my forces on this side. Or he's just hiding from my... slingers, perhaps? Maybe that's an idea as well. So we're doing this, and you're going to be going after those bowmen. And our slingers are melting their guys. I may as well send my general in as well, because there's no spears here to stop us. So let's send you as well, and then you as well. And it looks like they did run down my dude, and my guys... Huh, you guys aren't on skirmish mode? Oh, I took them off of skirmish mode. Oops, my bad. My bad, but my 2 generals should be able to team up and beat his general. I would think so, at least.
The enemy general shows his value. He is filled
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Killed. Now we will see the measure of
He's down for the count, and now we just have to finish running down these last remaining guys here.
Deserved and worthy.
1 army of brigands down, and just a couple more to go, I think. Who else can I... Yeah, I know I can fight... Yeah, I don't know about glorious victory, but that was something. And then there's this army. So yeah, let's fight them. Do I want my garrison to help? Not really. Yeah, I don't really want you guys involved in this. Because I don't think I'm going to need your help. If we can have our Pharaoh's bowmen start to shoot at these Egyptian chariots, I'd like to take those guys out. For sure. And then let's get my slingers back. And then if I can get my javs up to get some jav tosses into these guys. They only go right into my hoplites. Perfect, perfect. And get some javelin tosses. Did we get any in there? Not quite? No? Okay, well you guys move back then. Looks like they're coming in for a round 2. Let's get my slingers right back. Oh. Nope, but we did take out one chariot in that volley. Okay, we're taking out a couple guys now. And is our Oh, oops. By selecting to not... Okay, I messed up there. I was like, why is my reinforcements getting involved? Yeah, it's because I said that I don't want to control them. Right? Yeah, whatever. I messed up there. So now my reinforcements are getting involved, and I hope they don't take too much casualties because I need them to defend Siwa against that scary Roman army. I'm going to charge these bowmen with my chariots. Again, I'm trying to take the pressure off of my reinforcements, really. I'm afraid that these chariots are going to get into my reinforcements army and then do a lot of damage. And here, turn around and just target these. Yeah, target their chariots. 2v1, we should do okay, right? Chariot on chariot warfare. Don't see that very often, eh? So, it looks like we were able to clean up there. Let's try to get our guys back because we're about to get countercharged by their chariots. And I don't want that. Man, you guys just stayed there, eh? You guys just stayed there. You guys didn't care. Alright, Cretan archers, try to get back here. Not the Cretan archers, but the chariots, get back here. And man, you guys are just not... Yep. Alright, you just want to get... That's fine. Alright, it worked out. It worked out A-okay.
He does not stand, but runs away.
A-okay.
Is there any point in killing him?
So now we just have to wrap up the last couple of units. Who else has... Nope, that's it. Alright.
Victory is yours.
Okay, so they didn't do too much damage, eh? I hope not.
Victory!
Victory, sure, but now you're right next to Siwa, so now he can have a draw out if he wants. How far can he move? Okay, so I can get out of his range, thank goodness.
No more moves.
That's, I don't want to draw out here. I want him to have to, you know, siege the gosh darn walls, you know? That's the whole point.
General.
I didn't just get an epic battle, a famous battle for that? No. Okay, no. It's like, that would have been silly. Now I know that I thought there's at least one more rebel army that I needed to fight. It's not over here. It's not here. Can I reach you? I can reach you, okay. This probably isn't worth showing.
Attack!
Peasants and Eastern Infantry? Nah.
Attack!
Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my god. Never mind. Some other time, I guess. Well, the good news is Amasis Alexander can't actually recruit 2 more units of mercenaries. Scythians and mercenary hoplites. No shit, I can actually get those up here. That's awesome, and that is just what the doctor ordered. Yes. Mercenary hoplites against their cataphracts. I mean, I have 2 Nile spears and some Nubians, but yeah, having some more decent phalanx units feels good. So, yeah, how many stars does he have? Too many to count. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 star general. God damn, dude. And he's a plague bearer? Oh. You can't get the plague from... There's no plague here, is there? It would tell me if there was plague, right? Can you get inside? Because the leader's not inside. So now he's inside, and there's no plague inside, correct? Is that why the faction leader is hanging out outside? Because he doesn't want to give a settlement plague?
Sire!
Well, I'm not going to get plagued by fighting him, right?
Attack!
Looks even. That looks even to me. I just have my 1-star general. And military genius. Oh my god. Cantankerous. Man, this guy's amazing. +2 morale. Brave. Oh, that's... Jesus Christ. Yeah, this guy's gonna be tough. +1 to the valor of your general's bodyguard. Okay, so he's gonna be very dangerous. And he has a 36-man unit. And then there's a 30-man unit as well, which is the faction heir. Not as scary, but still a force to be reckoned with. And then horse archers, Persian cav. So there's, okay, how many Persian cav are there? There's the 2 Persian cav. Those are the long-ranged ones. And the horse archers are the normal ranged ones. Okay. And I don't have any long-ranged anything, so that's tough to deal with. And then 2 slingers, 3 Eastern infantry. And do I know what Captain Tabor has? No? No info on that? Even though I have a spy inside? Really? Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's see if we can get the job done. This could be a tough fight. What is this? What do we have here? Would this be snow? Are Egyptians fighting on snow? Well, this is just preposterous. We don't fight on snow, we fight on sand. This is just ridiculous. What are we doing up here? We need to leave. Well, for now, I'm going to try to hide in the forest. Even though I am the attacker, it would be nice if the enemy did bring their horses into the forest to fight up against me. That would be ideal.
The enemy have brought up more men. Send them.
Let's see if that's what they want to do. Then again, maybe we shouldn't wait in the forest for their reinforcements to come on. Oh my god, are the archers not part of this group? Oh shoot, that was a mistake.
Units, move out.
That was a mistake. Alright, well let's get these guys coming around here. And then on my left flank, I have my Eastern infantry backed up by my Scythians, who are on what group are you guys in? Oh, you're in the same group as the archers. That's... how did that happen? God, that's so weird. I did not know how that happened. Alright, well you guys come up over there. They're going to be screened by the spearmen. And then yeah, I just got a bunch of cav on the side. Nubians and one of my generals, but like not my general, but one of my characters. And then some Sarmatian lancers as well. So if I can send like these guys around to try to get around the horse archers and you guys come there. Because yeah, those guys are going to tear me apart. You guys can definitely start running. Fucking A. And nope, doesn't want to. Yeah, they're gonna be all tricky. To get. Well, maybe I can pick off some slingers in any case. And nope, they're gonna come react to that. Yep, they're reacting well. All right, let's just get back. That was a failure. That was just a failure. Just get back here and try to... let's stop pretending like we're a cav faction. We're... oh my god, I need to group up these goddamn archers with that. Oh, that's so haggard. I hate it so much. Why can't I... I don't know what's happening right now. Why can't I... I have no idea. There we go. Alright, let's... I already have a bad feeling about this battle, I'll put it that way. Things are not grouped up right. Controls aren't right. Cav's getting wrecked. A lot of bad signs so far. A lot of bad omens. And they want to bring their slingers to what? Go into melee against my Scythians? Well, I got... ooh, there's the cataphract coming on in. Yeah, that's gonna be scary. Wow, he broke those Eastern mercenaries instantly. Holy shit. Alright, wow, Scythians get back. Scythians, they just like shattered instantly. Those are spearmen. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, I need my cav. I need, these guys. Come over, actually come over here. Maybe we can trap this guy. Yeah, get desert axes in there. And then you go in as well. And then, yeah, just spears go over. And then Scythian mercenaries go over. And then, yep, you guys come over here. And then General get back because I don't want him to die. And, yep, you guys go in there. And then, yep, you go in there. And, yeah, maybe just through sheer willpower we can kind of bring him down. Is that the... That's not the leader. No, that's just the heir too. So, all right. So we killed him. Yay! All right. I mean, he's not dead yet, but he's going to. He's. All right. We didn't get any cool messages or anything. And god damn it, can I get these? See, the bowmen aren't in the same group as my infantry, so it's all jacked up. It's so shitty. It's so shitty. All right, let's try to get you back like that. And then let's see, Cav. Let's try to bring you back to that side. And then Scythians, where are you? You're on this side. Let's just bring you up like that. And then Eastern Infantry. Let's try to bring you guys up as well. And alright, Scythians can go back because they're charging into their Eastern Infantry. My general can go back here. Or not my general, but my character. And yep, you guys can definitely run. And let's try to just pick off whatever we can here. Yeah, I don't have a good feeling about this, but if we weaken them enough, then maybe we can go in with my other army that's being rebuilt in that other settlement. Wow, my Scythian mercenaries, they just broke. Why are you guys breaking? Slingers? Are slingers and horse archers doing that much damage to you guys? Wow, that is really something. Yeah, horse archer factions in this game are no joke. You really have to be prepared to take them on, you know? And not just have like a throwaway... Just kind of like a throwaway army that you put together, which is what this is. This is like an army that I just kind of threw together thinking that the Parthians, I was like, there's no way the Parthians are going to be able to rebuild as fast as they did, and then they did. And I thought that anything that I threw together would be fine enough to take their settlements, and man, they're putting up a fight. They really put up a fight for, you know, that last settlement that I took, and now this as well is just going to be a real scrap as well. Like, don't get me wrong, we're going to do some damage to them, just with our, you know, sheer volume of fire, but we're taking it too, you know, we really are taking it. Let's see if we can just break these guys here. Yeah, just clear up some, just you know, get what we can, you know? Just get what you can. Persian Cav going on in. They look like they want to charge my Scythians. They probably are better stats than my Scythians. But I mean, this is like one of their, you know, 3 good horse archer units, the long range ones. So like, honestly, taking them out, that seems like a good trade for me. And then, oh, there goes the cataphracts charging into my Scythians. Guys, get away, please. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. And let's bring my heavy cav on over. And yep, you guys go in here. Desert axes go in here as well. And then heavy cav charge in here. Heavy cav charge here. Here. Come on, let's get this guy. Let's get him. Let's get him. Where's my desert infantry? Yeah, spears are fighting here. And then, yeah, you guys just, man, we're just getting rolled up by their Persian cav of all things. Yeah, the Persian cav just rolled me up. And that is it. Did we kill any of his guys? He's down to 33 men, so we killed, what, 3 of his guys? Oh, yeah. Hey, well, you know what? We got rid of at least one of the unit's cataphracts. And, I mean, we did do some damage, you know? We did some damage. And the other army isn't that far off from being retrained, actually. It's just going to be a matter of holding on to that settlement and making sure that I can, you know, not lose it as soon, you know, if I leave it right away.
Even now, the enemy must be
well, that was pretty gosh darn tough. We only got 556 kills against them, and they just killed a lot of our guys. Holy smokes. Okay, well, at least we have that other settlement. Yeah, they don't have much left, you know, but still, what they do have... Sogdianus, faction leader. 1 unit of Persian cav, very beat up. Very beat up. And then 2... Okay, so they do have 2 more units of Persian cav in here. Oh, okay, those are the 2 units that I couldn't see. I didn't have any eyes on them. Man, they're so beat up, though. So Amasis Alexander, he's dead, and then you are left. Alexander Neos Philopater. Okay, so you're still around, but can you guys reach? Hopefully not. Nope. Okay, so it's going to be a matter of getting this army retrained, and it is going to be finished being retrained in this turn. But as I was saying, it's going to be a matter of can I actually hold it. I suppose what I would do then is have this army leave right away to make the journey. How long would it take? 4 turns? 3 or 4 turns?
My liege.
And they're being blockaded. Like, hopefully they can't afford to train up much, if anything. And I could just bring this army back. They can come back to Campus Alani, just get retrained. They can hold the settlement, and this army can march out. That's fine, I guess. That works.
Ready to sail.
One other thing that I should keep in mind, that I haven't had to keep in mind up until now, is the fact that the Egyptians probably received some sort of debuffs in fighting in this type of terrain. Fighting in the snow and the forests probably isn't something that they're suited for. It's not well documented in-game itself. It's something that you have to go into the game files for and kind of dig through and see which what effects that the terrain has on each individual unit, which is tedious. It is, you know, like we're told, you know, in game that certain units have bonuses in the woods, in the snow, in the desert, but we don't see their disadvantaged terrain. That doesn't told to us in game, which is, you know, weird. And I'm assuming we probably have one of those. We probably have a disadvantage. We probably lost some melee attack or morale or something fighting in the snow. So that's something to keep in mind. The question would be, would the Parthians be receiving the same debuff? I would tend to think that they wouldn't, because, you know, this is one of their original settlements. Campus Sakai is a starting settlement for them. Am I correct? I'm right about that. So that would be weird. That would be weird if one of the starting settlements, you know, starts in snow and they have units that would be weak to it. Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Something I could look into when I have the time, try to go into the game files and see, you know, what those effects are. Is this another plague that we have? Oh, up here in campus. Okay, so there is plague here. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, that's so annoying. Does he have plague yet? He does. He's a plague bearer. So I have to wait for this plague to clear up before I can take out Campus Alani. Or Campus Sakai. And in the meantime, they could be rebuilding, getting their armies. Well, no, okay. I don't need to invade Campus Sakai, but I can still destroy the armies, correct? And then... And, gosh, that's weird. What if I wipe everyone out? You know, like, would it still have plague if I wiped out all the armies? Because, yeah, the citizens would still have it. Gosh, that's so bizarre. I feel like if I just maybe defeat the army outside, sure, there would be a draw out, but maybe I could, you know, let them get away so they run back to the city and then siege out the city. Sure, it'll take some time, but at least they wouldn't be retraining stuff during that time and making money or whatever. And, as soon as the plague is over, I could just go in and take them out, and they would be decimated by the plague then. So maybe this is okay. Like, maybe this works out for me. And then this is the army that I have here, which it ain't...
My liege.
It ain't much.
Sire, mighty general. Orders? My liege. Orders? Sire.
But if I send them out... Look, oh, just the 2 peasants, they're fine.
My liege.
Huh, I didn't think that was going to be the case. Just with 2 peasants, they're going to be okay here in Campus Alani. So maybe I just bring these guys as well, just as some extra troopers. Like, it's not all useless. Let's just merge them together and... You know, I have like 1 full-strength archer unit, 1 full-strength Scythian mercenary. He's going to get his bodyguard. They'll replenish eventually. So yeah, I guess you just make your way up and then... Actually, you guys can't reach, can you? No, okay.
Great lord.
Okay. And then, see, the thing is that I think we're bordering the Brudii now. So hopefully the Brudii don't start sending soldiers towards Campus Alani. We are at war with them. But they're also at war with the Scythians, and they're still around. So hopefully they'll just focus on the Scythians for now. The Brudii are the most advanced. Philippos the Conqueror, family member in Cyrenacia. Okay, so I lost one of my generals down here.
My liege.
Oh, that was him down here.
Orders?
Yeesh, okay. We need a general down here. Maybe that's where my faction heir goes. Or my faction leader, actually. I was looking for a place for him. Maybe he just comes down here to Cyrene. New family member, Philippos Epiphanes. That sounds like a boy. And Bet maybe sounds like a girl, maybe? And then retinue expands. Philippos Urgetes. Mastersmith. 10% discount on unit training costs. And that is you. The man that is being sent out. 4-star general, so that's better than the 1-star that was leading this army, the one that died. And elite cavalry stables are built up in Alexandria, so now that we can build Nile Cav there as well. Got some mines built up, nice, land clearance, bazaar, good money coming in. Awesome Temple of Imhotep, that's more trade. No, trade doesn't come until you get to the final tier of Imhotep, I believe. It turns out that this army down here has just bypassed Siwa, and it has continued to march on my core Egyptian territories, which is both terrifying, but also it is an opportunity. This is our chance. I could and should try to exercise this demon. This is the army that I'd probably be... I would allow this army to be led by the AI, I suppose. Let's have some Cretans, some Rhodians, some Thracian mercenaries. A 40-man unit of Pharaoh's bowmen. So there's some chariots here as well, not too many. Amasis Khosrows, 41 years old, doubtful courage. Ooh, -1 morale. Damn, that's tough. Yeah, that's a bad one. Any good stuff? Confident in defense. Confident commander. Ooh, -2 from your general's hit points. Ay, ay, ay. This isn't not great, you know? +1 to the valor of your general's bodyguards. Alright, that helps. That does help. Priest of Horus? No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, well, wait, did I see? Yeah, I already saw that. Okay. What I could do, there's some things that I could do here. I could take out a couple of these weaker units and then send them out, and then hire up some Libyans and some hoplites just so that get some more bodies in here. And then place you right there. And then... You guys... Okay, so you guys could make it back to the city. Could you make it to the city? No, you cannot. Damn. Alright, so I need to leave the city completely empty to bring all of these guys out. That's gonna suck.
Move out.
Okay, we're fine actually. We're fine. Never mind. We're fine.
Orders.
And this is the... Gosh, this is... okay. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna run away. I did not think he was gonna run away. Ay, 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 man. So, it's that legionary, it's the Praetorian Cav and the Legionary Cav that are really scary. And they both look pretty healthy, don't they? And then, yeah, how many Praetorians is that? 3 Praetorians, 2 Urbans, and then 2 Legionaries. That one's pretty beat up. Man, those are some tough units. Golly, man, oh man. And then, yeah, popular hero, +2 morale, 3-star general. All right, let's get rid of these guys. We have to. We have to win this.
This This night we will feast and drink to celebrate victory. I promise you that. I also promise you the warm company of appreciative camp followers. But before any of that, there's something I'd like you to do for me! Today the vultures feast, but they will feast upon our enemies, not us!
Man, I got Nubian spears in this army. I have 3 units of Nubian spears in this army. I have 1 Nile spear. I am so screwed. At least I have 4 Pharaoh's bowmen. Some camels, desert axes, a chariot archer. What else? Nile cav, desert cav, skirmishers, slingers. Oh yeah, this is gonna be messy.
Reinforcements are here.
This is gonna be messy.
Will they be enough for final victory?
Yeah, let's move up. Yeah, let's try to meet them at the same time that they meet the reinforcements as well. Hopefully that engagement is delayed, but man, it kind of looks like the reinforcements are right there. I don't know if we're gonna get there in time to fight them simultaneously. What's happening? What's happening up there? The incendiary pigs, they've already been unleashed. Oh no, not the pigs. Not the pigs. Oh no, this is happening too fast. Oh, Roman cav. I see some Roman cav going down. All right. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I can't let my guys run up there, you know, because I have to take this fight on my own terms. I have 4 Pharaoh's bowmen. Those units take 2 turns apiece to train. Like, I gotta make those guys count, you know? There goes my general of my reinforcement army.
As he has been killed.
It's unfortunate. It's a damn shame. I see other Roman units routing up there. Roman cav routing. What are those units? Legionary cohorts are routing? Okay, alright. Looks like the camel archers are carrying the day up there. Yeah, legionary cohorts routing is a big deal because they, I believe, are also, I mean, they're disciplined, just like the Praetorians and the Urbans, correct? So them routing actually does cause other units to rout. Now it looks like some of the Romans have turned to face these camel archers from my reinforcements that are really causing them some issues, or at least annoying them enough to kind of bring them towards me. This is fine. This allows me to kind of deal with these armies piecemeal, right? And the Pharaoh's bowmen are already in range in these legionary cohorts. Perfect. Oh, that's so good. Are you guys in range? Not quite. So you guys come up. Are you guys in range? Not quite. So you come up as well. Yeah, let's take them out. Let's take out those legionary cohorts one by one. And who are you? Desert axes up here. Alright, what's going on up here? Urban cohorts down to 69 men. That's what she said. Praetorian cohorts 75 men. I can't believe that my reinforcements are still like here. Like there's still something left, you know? Which is just crazy to me. That's wild. So those legionary cohorts are down to 19 men. Yeah, they got decimated. So let's send my chariots after them actually, and just run them down so that we don't waste any more arrows on them. And then here, let's get my infantry to continue to move up. And then should I get my cav and my light infantry engaged up here? It's tempting to send my desert cav into those urbans because they're fixed to the front by the hoplites, and they're getting missiles thrown into them as well. Like, I feel like this is a chance to take out a tough unit, you know? So let's send them in. Let's take them off of wedge formation because they don't need to be in wedge formation versus infantry. That's only like an anti-cav kind of tool. There we go. Perfect. Yep, got rid of some urbans just like that. Alright, that works. And then let's just wipe out that legionary cohort right there. What do we have? Praetorians. So let's continue to move up here. And then let's get my guys back. Let's get, I don't want to get too caught out here. And chariots down here. Yeah, let's not get you caught as well. The general's coming after you. Ooh, yikes. Yikes, that's not... Oh, darn it, are you gonna catch my chariots? Yeah, try to get them back if I can. And we have Praetorians coming right from my... Yikes, how do I get my chariots away? Try to get them around this way. And then my infantry still isn't in position here. Auxilia and then Praetorians. So we're gonna get it charged downhill by this, but we can get desert access to the flanks here. And then you just keep leading that general on this big old goose chase. In fact, let's send Nubian Cav down and try to intercept. Who are you, Legionary Cav? You can just get pelted by a bunch of stuff, and then let's get my Desert Cav over there to help out against that general as well. And then yeah, you guys just pelt Legionaries with a bunch of stuff there. And then on this side, yeah, axes get into the Praetorians here. And then you guys are just shooting into the flanks of the Praetorians. Yeah, I mean, it's a tough fight for the axes for sure, but we can get Pharaoh's bowmen to shoot downhill into them. And, okay, yeah, camels are starting to break down here. What happened to that? Did he catch my... What happened down here? Armored General... Okay, so yeah, you guys go down there, please. Start running. Okay, so I got my chariot archers away, so you guys get into these legionaries right here. Who are you, Praetorians? Okay. So slingers, yeah, slingers shoot into the urbans right there. And let's have my entire...
This general is the perfect enemy. He does not stand, but runs away.
Yeah, you just run into them and get them there. And then, who are you? Praetorians on that side. Alright, so let's move my spears up. There. There and there. And who are you? Are you Praetorians? So Praetorians are getting shot. And there we go. Yes, we're nice. We got the enemy general. Nice. What's the percentage? So we got 87 of them. So it looks like we're going to destroy this army. Oh, that's so nice. Nice. No, continue this battle. Even though I think that we've killed enough, I would like to kill as many as possible. Yeah, get rid of the Auxilia, get rid of the Praetorians. Just make sure that there's nothing left. Let's get my archers to stop firing at will, because we're going to be causing too much friendly fire. And then, yeah, let's get rid of these Praetorians here. And not only does this get rid of a dangerous army in our backfield, but it also frees up what essentially amounts to two armies. Like, sure, they're not the greatest quality, and they're not, you know, full up. They're a little bit banged up. But these pieces of these armies can, you know, put together, they can amount to something, right? And, you know, once they march up to Cyrene, I think that with those, you know, again, roughly 2 stacks that we have up around Cyrene, we can start to push back against the Romans, because they have an army that's a little bit overextended in that region as well. And, you know, we just have to take him out, take out that army, and then the route to, is it Thapsus? Is it Thapsus? I can't remember, but the route to the next Scipii settlement is a bit clear looking, you know? Not clear, but, you know, just less congested, I should say.
It is not both well-deserved and worthy.
Alright, that felt good. My reinforcements, they impressed me. They did impress me. They actually held their ground rather well, although the general unfortunately got himself killed. He just, you know, -2 hit points. It's not good. And the enemy still got 700 kills, you know. They did not do damage. Like, they hurt us for sure, but I feel like my army itself was relatively intact, which was nice. Yeah, that was okay. That was okay. Now we can get these armies. I want to form them together. And yeah, heroic death by Amasis Kasseros. And then trait increase, Tahotem, confident commander, +1 command. Nice.
Orders.
That's you, right? So you're just a 1 star? That's all so you were a 0 star before? Damn, dude. Alright. Well, you have confident attackers, so you at least had that going for you.
Mighty General.
Okay, so now we can, as I was just saying, I can put something together here between these two armies. I can put something together that can start marching immediately. And the rest can be retrained in Siwa. This looks like it's a bit overexposed. And I'm just waiting. So the general that was here died of old age. But then I have you. You're 4 stars. No, you're 5 stars. Neferati, I bet. The Honest. Yeah, superior attacker, +3 commandment attacking. You're an 8-star general? God damn. How have I not known that much about you? I think you sailed on over, didn't you? I think you did. I think you sailed on over. And I have been using them to place watchtowers, but now you have a much more important job, which is lead this army to take him out. Appius Potitus. Take him out in his crappy army, and then clear the route to Leptis Magna. Not Thapsus. Leptis Magna. That's Thapsus, right? Yeah, Leptis Magna. Because what's visible after him is roughly like 2.5 armies. Is kind of what we're looking at. Which seems doable with these 2 armies plus, you know, these armies. And as I keep saying, this army from Tarsus is going to be sailing out as soon as I finish building up this final boat and retraining retraining these 2 boats. That's going to be a 4-ship fleet, and that's going to be enough to make me feel confident enough to send out this army. And this army is looking pretty good. Pharaoh's guards, Pharaoh's bowmen, chariots, all the fun stuff. Just the basic, just the Nubian cav for the cav contingent, but still, I mean, having some, you know, good chariots as well goes a long way. So they will be sailing out shortly. But that's going to be it for this episode. Before I go, I just wanted to remind you all that I did start off a channel membership. So if you all want to support the channel, it's just $1 a month, but it does help out a lot. Other ways that you can support the channel is by subscribing and liking and sharing. Until next time, this has been Conestep playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.